It is February 17th, 2016. Earlier today, I had to go pick up a few things, the supermarket and the hardware store. So I'm traveling up the road, and this SUV comes up beside me. You can see from the first frame that the SUV in front of him is closer to the yellow line. But you can see he is a little closer to me. You can't see behind because the camera's centered on the bicycle and he's behind me, so you're not going to see him how close he is. But he's fairly close, and he has no trouble coming up to a red light passing me like this. Absolutely no idea. Black eye, and this is what he proceeds to do after I yell at him a few times. To remind him he's on camera. That's what I do now. I remind them they're on camera. And they continue to do stupid things. Just like if you were to go to theblaze.com and watch the videos they cultivate, if you will, you'll see stupid black people doing stupid things. I'm going to watch the video myself and take the sound down so I can hear myself. He passes me a very close distance, and I yell at him or whatever. And I come up. It's all tree branches everywhere. Just the snow just melted after a storm, a couple storms or whatever. So I make my right-hand turn, green light, and I'm coming down. I'm in the shoulder of the road. There is a shoulder in this road. It is a fairly wide road where roads are concerned. There's plenty of room, as you can see on the other side. That was a car that passed, given plenty of room. But look what he did. Look at him humming me like that. Are you kidding me? And then he stops. And I take out my cell phone and say I'm going to call 911. And then he leaves. I mean, this is unbelievable. I couldn't get his plate right away. And these camera phones, I have the Sony blah blah blah. My other videos might show the name. They eat energy. You can use them for about, I don't know, a half hour or so, and then they're ready to eat the whole thing, I guess. And my thing, I can't seem to format it. So I have to dub it onto my camera phone, or whatever, my camera, smartphone, and then dub it onto the computer, and then upload it. And, you know, it's rather tedious, and it takes time. I mean, this happened, 11:30-ish, 11:45 or so. I think it was 11:30. About the time this happened, maybe 11:25. I don't know. I left about that time. It was before lunch, I know that. And you can see on the video clearly. It's very hard. I tried when I went over Home Depot to look on, my cell phone to see if I could see the license plate. But what good is it going to do? If I would have called the police, they would have been like, "Nothing. You didn't get hit, right? No? Then nothing happened." This license plate is 841WZ4. It is a navy blue. Looks like that symbol looks like an H. I'm gonna assume that's either a Honda or a Hyundai. I think it might be a Honda. I don't know. I don't know cars. Can't see really in the left-hand corner what that is. But I think it's pretty obvious he was operating to endanger. He should be arrested for this. He just assaulted me, basically, with an automobile. It's more reason that I really need to be carrying a gun. I need a concealed weapon permit. I'm dealing in a city. Out of United States cities, you were to take cities with 25,000 people or more. There's somewhere in the neighborhood of around 1,400. Brockton, Massachusetts is ranked 62nd, I believe, out of 1,400 cities across the United States as the most violent cities in America. This is not a peaceful place. You have rampant welfarism. You have no jobs. You have a sanctuary city. All these Cape Verdeans coming over, who are non-assimilators, who love to sell heroin laced with fentanyl. And I've noticed they've been working. I see them working at places like hospitals and clinics and things like that. And you wonder where the fentanyl is coming from. I mean, hello, Sherlock. It might be coming from, them stealing it. They're already taking the heroin in. And where's the heroin come from? It's probably coming from, not the Mexican border, but boated right in. They love their boating. But anyway, this is what you have to deal with on the streets of Brockton. And it's ironic. I wrote some sort of new traffic commission that is being formed, or committee. I was invited to join after writing a spirited letter about all the problems in Brockton, which really center on education. And I don't know if it's the rest of the country. Based on the videos you can see on YouTube, blacks are very dumb. They're very prone to this ignorant behavior. I don't know if they're feeling self-righteous because they think Obama is in office and, we got a black man in office. Oh yeah, he's about as black as some vanilla ice cream. He got in office because his mother's related to Dick Cheney. Don't try to fool yourself. He's not black. He's a mulatto, but he got in because of his family. Happens to be related to Dick Cheney. And Dick Cheney happens to be related to Junior Bush. He's related to all those people who all collectively are related to the Queen of England. And we're talking about blood, and we're also talking about by deed. They're all put in power by the same people, Goldman Sachs. Just follow the money trail. You can follow the latest candidates. Whoever Goldman Sachs is donating the most to, that's your candidate. Or candidates. They always pick two, so they can't lose. But whatever. The black-on-white crime is increasing so much these days, and no one wants to talk about it. I mean, this is not to say that white people don't drive like idiots. Trust me, I saw plenty of white people driving like idiots today. It just rolls over. It's a collective thing in society. I happen to be pointing out that he is black. But if he was white, I'd be pointing out he was white. If he was wearing an Indian hat or whatever, and had a tomahawk, I would point out he's an Indian. Yes, I'm not politically correct. If he had been wearing a turban or something, I might call him another kind of Indian. If he'd been, whatever. On and on. It doesn't matter. You're supposed to be able to ride down the street in the shoulder of a road and feel relatively safe. But not in this city. Not with the idiots that are being cultivated. This is really severe lack of education. Just give them their welfare, and this is what it produces. Violent criminals. Has to stop.